great. Here we are again. Please forgive me. We're going to be doing something a little bit different tonight. I'm just trying to play around with things and see how best to serve you. I just wanted to show you my star. Isn't it beautiful? I love stars. I just love crystals in general. I'm going to burn a little bit of this rosemary. I am going to burn it over this card because I want to make sure it doesn't go through into the cloth. But I think the rosemary is dry enough to where it's going to burn this time. Yeah, there it goes. Just wanted a little bit of that. You know, it's been a really rough week and it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday, guys. So, yeah, I just wanted to get some energy that was a little bit different. This energy that's going around right now with the way the planets are aligned, as well as the fact that Mars is still in retrograde. My goodness, Libra, it's going to be in retrograde till February 28th, I think. 23rd. February 23rd. Pardon me. Which leads me to the segue of me posting one of those readings today where I said that you guys should be careful from now till February 20th. So it wasn't too far away from what the astrologer was saying today, and I can't even remember her name. I was watching that as I was sitting in the doctor's office, and I had an hour to kill, so I was listening to that, and she said the 23rd. So there you go. The energy is kind of wonky, Libra. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it for you. It's kind of wonky, so just be careful. Pay extra attention to your decision making for the next month, and I really do feel that March is going to bring you something really beautiful, but you just have to hold on until then. Okay, all right, well, thank you so much for joining us here. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot Travel. My name is Victoria Violet, and those are the cars. I live on a main avenue. If you've never been here before, I do curse, but I also disclose that this is an 18 and over channel. So with that said, we do discuss things that are adult, and that's why I would prefer that there is no one here that is under the age of 18, please, and thank you. I grabbed a card and I put it up here. I know, this is my giant deck. Remember, it's as big as my hat. And you guys thought, she can't get any cards any bigger than that. Well, I did. And those cards have been with me for about a year or so, and I hardly ever use them because they're huge. They're really big for my hands, so I normally don't get to use them very often. Hi, Kaysen, how are you doing? So again, this is not a one-to-one reading. This is a general reading for Libra, and we're going to kind of play with the energies tonight and see where it takes us, okay? We do have 3 main decks here. And then the Harmony deck, the Harmony Tarot deck, is something that's fairly new. I've only used it once before on this channel, and I will be using it again tonight. And of course, I have 2 Weight Rider decks, okay? Both the normal sized one as well as the giant. We'll get into some of the Egyptian gods later. And so for the reveal for this one, this is what you got for tonight. You have the 10 of coins. So not too shabby, Libra. I'm so glad for you. Hi, Laura. How are you doing? This is going to be our main theme for tonight, the 10 of coins. So since it's so huge, I can use it as a placemat, and I'll just leave it right smack in the middle. And let's go, Libra. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk to us about tonight. Let's take a look-see. And the astrologer was also stating that out of all the air signs, Libra is having it the worst with this retrograde for Mars. So again, try to be gentle with yourselves. What I'm noticing as well as because I'm an air sign myself, I'm a Libra, I'm bushed. I mean, literally, I had to take off from work an hour early because I couldn't handle it anymore. I wanted to go to sleep. So the best thing I could do, since I had a doctor's appointment, was stop early and just sit down and do nothing. So if you're feeling spent, then you need to take care of yourself, okay? Hi, Dexter. Hi, that's cute. Dexter Bonaparte. Is that your actual name? That's neat. I don't know what that means, Laura, but okay. So let's take a look to see what that, what Spirit wants to talk to us about, okay? Let's take a look to see what they want to say to us tonight. See what's coming through for us. Libra, air sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Air anywhere in your chart, Libra anywhere in your chart. You may resonate if you happen upon this video, okay? That's awesome. I know. Thank you so much, Dexter. And I'm very glad to have you here. Hi, Emilia. All right. Oh my gosh, really, Libra? Knock yourself out. I just finished making a post that said Libra feminine is the ultimate prima donna. And I do believe that. I think there's a lot of beautiful attributes to the sign of Libra. I may be partial because of the fact that I'm a Libra, but I just really, really believe that Libras in general are awesome people. Wow, Libra. What? Wow. Okay. All right then. Scared of you tonight. Huh. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not even going to go into what the bottom of the deck is, but I will tell you, you have your Libra female, or Libra queen, as I call her, the Queen of Swords. You have the Five of Swords here, and you have the Chariot. So I don't even know why I have these on. These are huge. Things to note here is that whatever you're going after, Libra, and I don't care if you're a male or female Libra, you're winning at all costs. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. It's a good thing because here with the Five of Swords, the one holding the swords is the one that wins. And that's you all the way, all day. However, with that said, that's why I said I'm scared of you, because you're coming in with the War Chariot. So who are you fighting? Who are you battling? It feels like whatever you're going through, or whatever you take on in life in general, or decide to take on this January, especially this new year, feels like you're telling the world or taunting the world, come on, let's show me what you got. Let's see what you got. Whatever it is that you think you've got on me, because I'll take that and I'll raise you. I can't even, wow. With the Five of Swords, whatever it is, even if it looks like you're going up against a Goliath, you're still going to win. So I don't know what this is, Libra. This is just the beginning of our reading. And I did ask Spirit what they wanted to talk about and what they wanted to show us. But whatever it is, it's coming for you. Whatever it is, you got this. And I don't know, Spirit keeps telling me this since yesterday to tell you, you got this. No matter what it is that's coming your way, coming towards your direction, you've got this. So there's nothing that you can't surmount. There's nothing you can't get past. Do you have to have patience for yourself? Yes. But so long as you stay, and I hate to say this because on the norm, I would never tell anybody to be defiant. But if you, my gosh. Now, first of all, we'll take a look at the Libra Queen, or the Queen of Swords. She's the softer one out of the two. The masculine is more like, no, wrong answer. She's more yielding. She'll allow with her hand held up. Okay, go ahead, come towards me. But you better tell me the truth. So you already have somebody that's defensive here. You already have somebody that is listening intently to ensure that whatever you're stating is the truth and nothing but the truth. And then you have someone here saying, I thought so. I thought that I would end up catching your lies or catching you in half-truths. You proved me right. You proved me right. So whoever it is that you're coming up against, holy shit. And if they didn't like the fact that you caught them in the lie, here you go. You already won the battle and the war. You won the battle and the war with your war chariot. So whatever it is, Libra, my goodness, I'm scared of you, and I'm a Libra. I keep saying, what are y'all doing, Libra? What are y'all doing? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I think you've come through but before, right, honey? Thank you, honey, for praying for all of us. Thank you so much for that. Because I think I recognize your name. And I love recognizing names, by the way. So thank you for returning. Why is this war chariot here, please? What are my Libras up to? What are my beautiful Libra air signs up to that they need a war chariot? Well, let me see. You got a card with swords, you got a card with swords, and you got a card with swords. I'm telling you, if any of y'all need a pep talk, please come here. Please come here. I'm happy to give you one. Libras are very wordy, sometimes overly, but that's okay. People get the point. I've often said that there's only two signs, in my opinion, only two signs from the zodiac that can undress you and curse you out without using a curse word. And that's an Aries and that's a Libra. So what are you doing, Libra? If you're going to court, it's a win for you. It's a win on your behalf. But something's happening pretty quickly with all of this energy. And of course, swords are thoughts, right? They're air. But in the air are thoughts because they haven't come down to the earth and they haven't manifested. However, the card of the night is the 10 of coins. You see that? So because of that, you have a firm foundation. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you're getting to the bottom of things. Y'all making me itch. You're getting to the bottom of things. And that's a very good thing here. Very, very good thing. That means that people are not going to be able to get one over on you. That means that whatever you're going into, if it's contracts or anything like that, you're going to really look them over. And if it doesn't suit you, you're not going to sign it because you know better. That's what those swords are telling me, because you know better. So if it's law or legal, you are, even if you have a lawyer, feels like you are a better spokesperson on your own behalf. It also feels like not very much is going to get past you with that chariot and the charioteer, because he's giving me the energy, the vibes of the emperor. And I know he's not the emperor, but the emperor is also someone that is a very no nonsense type of being, and you're not going to get your nonsense past that emperor. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling those vibes. Okay, anything you'd like to tell us besides the Knight of Swords, please? Anything else you'd like to tell us about this chariot and this 5 of Swords, please, for the Libra? Wow. Okay. All right. I'm going to say this as politely and as politically correct as I can. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, my God. There's a double message in the cards. There's a double message that came out. On the one hand, all of this, it looks like somebody is losing out on love. Someone is losing sleep. Someone is in not panic mode, but like, I can't take it anymore. Enough is enough. Enough is enough with the 9 of Swords. Enough is enough. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. So no wonder now we see why there's so much antagonism here. Ferocity here. Because somebody is upset. Somebody's not taking it anymore. And it is in a love relationship or a romantic relationship, if as it were. So something is not going very well. It may end up in court, and you may have to fight in court, and you may have to defend yourself in court. Even if you have a lawyer, perhaps the other person has a lawyer too. And if they have a lawyer, they may be pointed the way they come across towards you, the things they say towards you, okay? And because of that, you may have occasion where you may have to, hi Tracy, thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Okay? It feels like you're going to have occasion where you have to speak up on your own behalf. And even if that's in telling your own lawyer, no, that's not quite true, or no, it didn't happen that way, it happened this way. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be fighting. But there is somebody that's at their wit's end. This Nine of Swords only comes out when you're done. Meaning, no pun intended, Tracy, but like stick a fork in it, let's just do them in. Let's just go for the jugular and let's just do them in. I'm done. I'm done playing nice. I'm done talking. I'm done negotiating, because this 10 of coins can very well be what is being negotiated. This is the basis. But I also see where if somebody's fighting for this, they're going to fight with words. And there's one thing about Libra, again, I'm going to reiterate that, is a Libra that is that's very much an intellectual, a Libra that is very well versed in the gift of gap. You're not going to get very much past that Libra, because they will challenge you intellectually. And excuse my French, I do curse on my channel. I'm not apologizing. I'm strictly just informing you. So if you don't like cursing, that's okay. Thank you so much for having stopped by. Libras will brain fuck you. They're very good at psychological warfare, but with words. Whereas someone else might be catty and try to trip you up and make words up or make things up that you supposedly did, or embellish, exaggerate things. Libras will remember things. That's another post I made. Libras don't forget a damn thing. So you better be sure that whatever you do to the Libra was worth your effort, because Libra remembers every single thing you've done to them. We have a mind like an elephant. They say elephants have really good memories. And that's the way Libras are. They'll forgive you, but they're not going to ever forget what you did to them. So that's what I see in a love relationship. The first part of this cup, this Ace of Cups, that's what I see here. I see that there's something really bad here. And someone that's having to stand their ground, their moral ground, if you will, and having to just kind of duke it out with this chariot here, the charioteer. That's what I see. Now, I said there was a dual message. It was two messages in one. Here's where you come in as well, because it's like you're taking this cup of love that you had given to this situation, right? This relationship of sorts. You're taking that back, and now you're going and embarking somewhere new. You want to start somewhere new. You want to start a new love somewhere else. Don't ask me, but that's what I'm seeing. You want to embark on a new love somewhere else. Why does Libra want to go in another direction with this love, please? This cup of love. What is it here? What is this? What does the Fool and this Ace of Cups mean? What does it mean for Libra? Somebody can't wait to make you an offer. I said they're very tired wherever they are. They're tired of everything they're going through over there. They're tired of all the arguments that I'm hearing. I keep doing this because I feel and I hear someone being like, yeah, in Spanish it's, ya cállate, cállate, just shut up already. Hey, that kind of energy. And that's what I'm hearing about this Nine of Swords. They're biding their time. This person's biding their time with that Hangman, because they want to give this offer, but they're not going to give that offer just yet, because they know they have to finish this. They have to finish this. If this was a fight, it'd be a fight to the death. Like, you know, have you ever watched those gladiator movies where there's a fight to the death? Yeah, that's what I feel. Oh my God, I just said where there's a fight to the death. There you go, Ten of Swords. Can't get more dead than that. So they're waiting. This person's waiting. This person's waiting to come back towards you. Anything else you'd like to tell us about this Hangman and this offer that wants to be made? Is the Two of Wands happening? Who does the Two of Wands belong to? What is that Two of Wands? Sometimes this person does feel like this Knight of Swords. They feel like that. And they're undecided. Should I go really quickly and do what I need to do? Should I come and declare myself? Should I offer this? Or should I stay in the Hangman position? They're not sure what to do. So they're at a crossroads. But what they really want to do is run. They really want to do is go as fast as they can away from this situation. What is this Tower about, please? Why is this Tower here, please? Why is the Tower here, please? All of a sudden, I got Days of Drip, and I don't know where that came from. Came out of nowhere. Why is the Tower here, please? OMG. I love it when that happens. They're always doing that to me. They really want to come towards you. Oh, they really want to come towards you. You see that walking away? The Eight of Cups. They really, really just want to have this Tower come down. They want and they want to come towards you and in a beautiful light with the sun there, and you see that person, right? It's the conquering hero, which is still the charioteer, right? It's still the same person. Why does it matter that they won't come in that with that energy? Why does it matter that they want to come with the Six of Wands energy towards the Libra? I don't think this person has ever told you their feelings for you, Libra. Please excuse me. I don't think they've ever told you how they really feel about you. I don't think so. Because look, there's a secret here. There's something that has been kept from you. Has been kept a secret. And you don't see it. You may not even see that it's coming. You may not see it's coming. And you see the duality in both these cards, the black and the white played out, the black and the white. They're of two minds right now. Do I tell or do I leave it as a secret? The secret is that the way they see you, the way they view you is you're their empress. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, to them, you come across as the ultimate guy or the ultimate girl. You're everything that they've ever wanted. And they feel now, I feel, that they've come to terms with finally understanding that you're all they'll need. But maybe in the past, they didn't tell you any of this. They kept it to themselves. So that's what they're fighting with themselves today. Not having to do with anything over there, the going away. It's like, I can't take this anymore. Whatever they're hooked into over there, whatever they're still connected to over there where they are, they're not having a good time. And I don't know if that brings you any pleasure. Has to bring you some small pleasure to know that they couldn't be with you, or they chose not to be with you, and they're not happy where they are. It has to give you some small pleasure. I don't mean to be cruel to whoever Helga or Ramon is over there, the karmic, but they were never meant to be. Why are they unsure if they want to tell Libra that that they see you as the ultimate woman or man, as the empress? Because they're in love with you, Libra. They're in love with you. And how can they tell you they're in love with you when they've held it as a secret for so long? They've held it as a secret for so long that this is the way they do. This is what they've wanted with you. And I want to say that this person has had a lot of realizations that maybe they didn't stop long enough, Libra. I'm not making excuses for them, but I feel like in the past, they didn't stop to think. They just went about their life doing whatever it was they were doing and living their life the way they were living. And it wasn't until all of this kind of vomited all over their face. I know, sounds yucky, right? Then they had to stand back and recognize this situation for what it really is, which is a hot mess. A hot mess. It's not a real relationship. It's not anything positive. It's something really, really bad, and it should have never been. And it shouldn't have lasted as long as it did. But it did last because it kept getting drug on, okay? But with that said, the secret is they do love you. The secret is they do treasure you. But they didn't feel that way before, or they didn't know they felt that way before until all of this blew up in their face. What are they going to do about it? I told you they want that new beginning with you. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Very passionate about this. Very passionate about this. What are they going to do about the Libra? What is this Crosswatcher, this ex that wants to come back towards the Libra? What are they going to do about the Libra? What are they going to do about the Libra, please and thank you? Very fast movement. Look at that. You have the Ace of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Very, 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 very fast movement. Very, very fast movement, guys. I cannot even believe that. That's just incredible. It's incredible. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You too. I'm sorry. Yes, they do wear masks and they do breadcrumb. You're right. So they're coming towards the Libra. What are they going to do about the Libra? What exactly are they going to do with the Libra? I told you, if it was a pet, pet trick or something, I would be making money right now. Oh, when they come towards you, they already know, Libra. They already know. It's gonna cause some problems. Ooh, but I mean, come on. This is the Five of Wands, okay? This is the Five of Wands. They already have a lot of problems over here. They already have a lot of problems with the Nine and the Ten of Swords. They already have a lot of problems. So it can't get any worse. So the Five of Wands, more like words and bickering, but not fighting to the death like that one. So they know that it's going to cause problems and issues for them. Are they still going to come towards the Libra? Is this Crosswatcher still going to come towards the Libra? King of Cups is coming. The King of Cups is coming. If you're watching, can you please come already? Libra's tired of waiting. Crosswatcher, Libra's tried to just forget about it. Like they say in New York, forget about it. You better come quickly if you're going to come. See, this person is taking into consideration how they feel. Show me in the comments where that is a mistake, Libra. This person is taking into consideration how they feel. They're tired. They're tired over here. They're fighting. They're fighting to the death with the Ten of Swords. They know this is going to cause a problem for them coming towards you. They want to come as the King of Cups, which is a beautiful card. I'm not going to say it's not. Have they thought about how you're going to feel about all this? Because you've been waiting. For some of you, you've been waiting for a while. Are they confident that the Libra is going to take them back? Are they that confident that the Libra is just going to take them back? No, they're not. They're not that confident. Either they're talking to their higher self with the King of Coins there, or they're talking to a friend, a male friend, someone. Because they're talking to someone and trying to create a strategy. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do you do this, Crosswatcher? Indeed. Because you already know that the Libra is for you. Okay. All right. You know what I would do, Libra? I would do reverse psychology on this mofo. And instead of doing this, I'd do the reverse psychology instead. If you grant them audience, I would just sit there quiet and stoic and listen to them. Put them under a microscope, but without saying a word. Because either they're going to sit there and stare at you, or they're going to start telling you stuff. Right? That's what's going to happen. And what are you going to say? What can you say? Until you figure out why they're here, right? Why they're in front of you, why they wanted to see you, and until they start yapping and telling you what all that's about, everything in your mind and anything that can come out of your mouth would be small talk or speculation. So I would do reverse psychology on them. That's what Spirit is telling me. And instead of giving them a piece of your mind, the way that they think that's what's going to happen. They think you're going to go off on them, half-cocked, call them names, punch them in the nose. I don't know. But don't do that. Instead, just be quiet. Just be quiet. But look what they want to offer you. This is an invitation. This is an engagement. This is something. They want to offer you their little thimble of love there. How do I do it? How do I do it? Tell me. You know, you want me to tell you something that, of the reason I'm laughing? They're the ones that had the relationship with you. It was a one-on-one. When they were in your pants, after your peach, or your wand, yes, that's what we call our private parts around here. They didn't have someone to tell them how to do it, right? Or am I wrong? Was it 3 people in your bed? Or were they just, by themselves? They knew where the peach was. They knew where the wand was and how to get it and maneuver the peach and the wand. So then they're the ones that shared time and space with you of some sort. So why do they need somebody to talk for them? They need a Cyrano in the background. Maybe you should go for the new person that's in the background instead. If they have to get their advice, it seems kind of childish if you ask me. Anything else you'd like to show us? Like, for example, is this a good deal for the Libra? I want to know. Because it's like, I don't know. Is it new territory for them? Is it that they have to ask advice because they mess up everything on their own? They muck it up? Or is it that they're that immature that they don't know what to do? Is it going to be a good situation for the Libra if this Crosswatcher comes back? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Put it with a pretty bow. Oh, Libra, you're going to know how to handle this. You're going to feel tested. And I'm going to tell you why. For some of you, you already know what you're going to say. You don't want this. You don't want this. When you wanted it, they didn't want it with you. when you wanted it and you were serious and you were all in, they didn't want it. They didn't want it with you and they threw it away. But then there's a second set of Libras. And those Libras, I think those are the ones that Spirit is talking to and telling you, instead of giving them hell, sit or stand and observe. Listen. Just listen. Because you think you got things figured out. Where this person is concerned, I got it. Oh, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. And then I'm not going to take them back. Well, guess what? Some of you, your heartstrings will be pulled. So because of that, you're not going to know what to do. You're going to feel tested. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh. Have you ever seen those game shows, Deal or No Deal? When I go get my nails done, don't judge them. They don't have cable, so they have the TV on to the old school channels, and I didn't know, but I kept saying, why is Howie Mandel look so young? why come Howie look young? Like, oh, that from year ago, that 20 year back. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. But there's a show and it's called Deal or No Deal. And they keep upping the ante and then you got to give back the money if you lose, right? I feel like, and I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I promise. Yes, I am. So I feel like you got this under wraps. When you just wait till I get them in front of me, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind and they're not going to know whether they're coming or going. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you're not going to realize till they're in front of you, for some of you, that their heart, you're still after that heart. They're still inside of yours. Somehow, some way, those little slippery suckers, they were able to stay in there. And so because of that, yeah, you're not going to know how to respond. You're going to feel tested to the max, just like they did over here. Woo. You're going to feel like that too. You're going to feel like that too. They don't want to come near you because they think you're going to chew their ass up and spit it out. But you don't know that they got your heart still. That they still got a little piece of your heart they got control of. And when they start telling you the things they want to do with you, I didn't say to you. I didn't say to you. Don't get excited. You're not going to know how to handle that. So again, take the cue from Spirit. Shh. Calm down. Relax. Don't do it. Relax. So, yeah. Y'all don't know. Again, let's put the other... they ain't happening. Not happening. Not happening, fool. But the other ones are going to be like, oh my God. I didn't know I still had feelings. I didn't know he or she could still make me feel that way. I didn't realize that when coming face to face with this person, that all these feelings were going to come back. So just be warned, be forewarned. You're going to have feelings that you thought were dead. You thought they were like this? I don't think so. Anything else you'd like to tell us with this deck, please? We still have one more deck to go through. Anything else? Nope. All right, then. Thank you for playing. Let's make a deal. Anything else, Spirit? Now, for these are smaller, so I do need my little 4 eyes. Okay. Anything else? Oh, Lord, I didn't say anything. I love it when it comes together, though. They know me. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Wheel of Fortune. They do want another chance. I'm not lying about that. I already told you. 4 of Pentacles. They want to make a solid offer this time around. No wonder they're asking for advice. Got the 3 of Wands here. That is a new beginning on a new path. A Knight of Swords again. Martha Plucker. A Knight of Swords again. This person doesn't want to fight with you this time. They want to fight with you. They don't want to fight you. Does that make sense, guys? When this person comes back, as silly as I'm making them out to be, because they've been very, very silly, very immature, they don't want to fight you. That's part of this. It's part of this. I don't want to fight. What do I do? He or she's gonna fight me. I know. They're a Libra. They're wordy. Their little tongue is going to be like knives. The little ninja star. Chunk. So they're afraid of coming towards you because they don't want to fight you. But whatever it is going to happen from the moment that you two do decide to come together and work together, it feels like they don't want to fight with you anymore. They want to fight with you. They want to go through life with you and build a relationship and build a life with you. So they want to fight the world with you, but they don't want to fight you, if that makes sense. My little hair that grew back, guys, you know, the sea that happened to basically all of us. Yeah. My little hair fell out and it started thinning out and stuff, and then it came back, and that's what I'm always brushing back because, well, I have to tell you, I love my little hair. I lost it and it came back. Anything else you can tell us about this little crazy squirrel? Oh my God. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm not trying to make light of the situation because it is a very serious situation here. But there's a story, right? And the story, you already know the story, right? The majority of the story you already know. There was a girl, there was a guy, or there was a guy and a girl, whatever your story is. And one of you decided they were going to stay with the other squirrel, Helga or Ramon, and they broke your heart. But since leaving you, their heart has been broken, which is the Three of Swords. So if you tell them no, two broken hearts in the same person. That's what they're telling me. They will have a broken heart from everything that happened over there, and they will have a broken heart from you. So here we have the 8. We have the 8 of Swords again. That's why they don't want to come towards you. That's why they're afraid. That's why they're asking. So there's the 8 of Swords to the 8 of Swords. That's why they're asking, help. Help. Auxilio, socorro. Help me, because I don't know what to do. I want this person back. I don't know what to say to where they're not going to fight me and they're going to concede. They're going to say yes. They're going to let me back. They're going to give me another chance. Wheel of Fortune. So in this 8 of Swords, they've already been brokenhearted. I'm going to ask a question. They've already been brokenhearted, right? And they're afraid to come towards you because you might just break their heart again. All right, I'm going to ask a question, Spirit. Spirit. Ask a question, Spirit. Oh my God, why? Does this person realize that he broke Libra's heart? That he too, or she too, left Libra with the 3 of Swords? Do they realize that they broke Libra's heart? You have another 8. Do they realize that they broke Libra's heart? And that's why Libra is not very happy with them? Yeah, they know. You see that termination? They know. This is the 3 of Swords. This is the 3 of Swords. They know. They know. They know. They know. Anything else you'd like to tell us with this tarot deck, please, of the Harmony Tarot? Anything else you'd like to tell us from the Harmony Tarot deck? The Devil. The devil's coming out. My Lord. Why is the devil coming out? On top of the Three of Swords twice over, the devil comes out. This person has... They're making me want to cry, Libra. I'm an empath, so I pick up a lot of energies, and they're making me want to cry. They know that they treated you like the devil. In other words, they treated you like hell. They know that. They know what they did. Oh, boy, do they know what the hell they did. Oh, yes, they do. They know. Some of it was because of money, of why they behaved that way. But the other is because you have someone who has a very lustful spirit. And they were afraid. They were afraid to change for you. They're afraid that if they change for you, you're going to break their heart, just like the other person broke their heart. I'm not making excuses. I'm doing a reading. So all I can tell you is what I'm picking up from spirit, energetically and visually and hearing. This person is afraid. They act like the devil. They act like the devil. I'm going to say that. They act like the devil. Meaning, I don't give a fuck about anybody or anything. I don't care about anything. That's not true. It's not true. Not true. I'm not saying they're perfect. I didn't say that they didn't make mistakes, but I'm saying that's not true. Because look at that. Do you see that? They're asking the divine for courage. Courage to tame their devilish ways, courage to try to change some of their ways, courage to come towards you. The King of Swords is right there. King of Swords. King of Swords. They didn't show any emotion. They were too scared to show emotion. So the passion was there, but they did not show any emotion to you. So again, that's why the peach and the wand, the mighty peach and wand, are very strong. Has this person learned their lesson? Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Is it going to lead to a marriage, Spirit? Can this lead to a marriage? Something permanent. They're giving me a ride tonight. Four of Cups to the Ace of Cups again. Didn't we already have the Ace of Cups in here earlier? Could have sworn we had the Ace of Cups. You have the Sun. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to tell you everything. I cannot hide anything from you because I wouldn't be telling you a whole reading. I will tell you that this person does have a hard time with somebody holding their attention. Yes, they can love, but they get very bored easily. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not an MD. But I did study a lot of psychology because that was my major. And I'm going to tell you that sometimes when they have a mental illness or a disorder, it can cause them to behave like they have ADHD, and other things like that. This person's energy is of, I get bored very easily. And that's one thing that you need to know, because they may get tired of having only one partner. They may get tired of having to adult. They may get tired or bored of a certain lifestyle. So you need to know that, because yes, they do love you. That wouldn't be coming out like that. They do love you very, very much. But be aware that there's a disorder of some sort there that may interfere in the relationship being a healthy and a structured one. Like, when I say structured, I mean a good firm foundation. Because we're all men and women, we're all adults here. Whatever you choose to do in your lifestyle, in your relationship with someone, so long as you talk it over, that's between you two, and nobody else needs to be in that conversation. But what I am saying is, if you're not down like that, if you're not with it like that, if that's just not something you want, you need to tell them. You need to let them know. Because you could get into a relationship with this person who thinks they're bringing you the world. They think they're going to offer you something really good. But to you, it might not be the best thing. Okay? And the reason is, again, because what they're offering you may be a little bit taboo. Or it might not be the kind of relationship you're looking for. Okay? Is there anything else you'd like to... is there anything else you'd like to tell us in closing? Please and thank you. Thought we already saw him. Yes, we did. King of Swords to the King of Swords. So the other thing to remember is, although this person first came in, look how things change. They first came in, oh, I'm the King of Cups. I'm the King of Cups. Either you are or you're not. Either you're comfortable in that energy or you're not. Either you're comfortable being and wearing the energy, the character, embodiment of the King of Cups, which is a very, a person who's very much in touch with his emotions or her emotions. They went right directly back twice over to the King of Swords. The King of Swords, I love you, my gentlemen. I love you, my divine masculines. I love you to pieces. But sometimes you can be overly analytical and overly logical and look at something as a transaction instead of an emotion. I don't like that. I don't like that. They do want to marry you, though. They do want to marry you, so... Yay. I don't know. Choice is yours. Anything else you'd like to tell us with this particular deck? Whoa. That one just went shoo. They're ending something. I'm sorry, I can't help it. You have the Eight of Swords 3 times. That's why I'm laughing. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. They want the big kahuna of Cup of Love. Want the Cup of Love with you. And they want to make money. They feel like you could make money together and grow things together and have things. That's what I see. 7 of Cups. They think about you all the time. And that's not a lie. They think about you all the time to the point to where you live rent-free in that person's head. Wow, you might as well be a boardwalk, you know, like in Monopoly. They can pay you. They can pay you for stopping on your property. Okay? Let's see what these Egyptian cards want to tell us in closing. Whew. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us, Spirit? And thank you so much for all the beautiful information. I wanted to show y'all my adventuring. I don't know why. I don't know why. With all the crystals, I have like 50 crystals on this table. With all of the ones that I have, I don't know why, but Spirit wanted me to show you my adventuring. I don't know. Maybe you need it for money. Money luck. Anything else, Spirit, please, and thank you. Anything else? Anything else that you'd like to tell us? Anything else, please, and thank you. Anything else? Okay. Nothing else from here. Ooh, I got Whirly Bird, and I'm sitting down. You know, this is a gnarly time for us, believe it or not, the way the planets are aligned. And this full moon brought in some crazy energy, man. Really crazy energy. Just rest a lot, guys. Drink water. I haven't been drinking water during the day, and that's my bad. Y'all need to drink a lot of water, especially through this ascension. This is Mott. Goddess Mott is bringing the truth and fairness into this situation. That's what she's bringing, the truth and fairness to this situation. That's balance. That's very much a Libra card, isn't it? Mutt, M-U-T, is bringing being ordinary. You can still be extraordinary in the ordinary. You know, sometimes the simplicity of life, I don't know, there's just such a, there's quietude, there's beauty there, there's serenity there. And so it's not a hustle and bustle type of energy. Sometimes you just have to have quiet time and just have nothing else. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but I have 2 noise machines going at the same time. I do that for 2 reasons. One, to drown myself out so they don't hear me, you know, when I'm doing my readings, but also because I don't want to hear anybody. When I get home, I don't want to hear nothing. I do enough talking all day long. I just want to be at peace. I just want to be at peace and harmony. That's all I want. My chongo's getting in the way. I couldn't put my glasses on. This is Satet. Fruitfulness. Heck yeah, we'll take that. Fruitfulness. We want that money. We have the Ace of Coins right there. They said that they wanted to make money. They want to bring in money. You know, believe it or not, when you're with a counterpart, when you're with a counterpart that is actually in sync with, yeah, you do make money. Yeah, because every aspect of your life is in sync. So you're in love and your house is in harmony. It's peaceful. It's restful. Your home is your castle. And you have a meeting of the minds and you're there for each other. You're best friends. And yeah, of course. So of course money's going to grow as well. That's just the law of the jungle. It happens that way. Let's take a look at a couple of things before we say good night. See if Spirit wants to tell us anything else. Anything else in reference to love. Okay, this one is called Soul Connections, When Two Hearts Meet. Anything else, Spirit, please and thank you, to just give us that little nightcap that we're looking for. These knights are so beautiful, the Knight of Swords. I'm just looking down and looking at, they both have red on. Those are war, oh my goodness, war warriors. I'm ready for the fight. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. You see Mott? She's wearing red. You see that? You see the knights? They have their red little like shawl over them. And then you see this, which I don't like, but when it's over, it's over. You see red. And then you see this. His cloak is red. If I was a betting person, I would say during this transit from now to February the 23rd, you should wear red, Libra. Try to wear red of some sort. I don't know, in your underwear if you don't like red, in your socks, your tie, your shirt, t-shirt, socks. I don't know, but wear red because it's very protective. That's what they're telling me. It stuck out like a sore thumb, so I just thought I'd mention it. There's a lot of red in your reading tonight. Anything else, Spirit? Because you certainly have me shuffling here. Feelings. Reminded me of that song. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Feelings. Take time to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. I think they're talking to the Crosswatcher. What do you think? I think they're talking to the Crosswatcher. Or as I like to call them, the Crotch Watcher. Anything else? Please and thank you. Anything else, please? Anything else, please? Surprise! You may be about to be, oh my God, you may be about to be surprised. Isn't that like an oxymoron? You may be about to be surprised. I don't know why, that just doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't like flow grammatically. You might be about to be surprised. You may be about to be surprised. You may receive a surprise. That's what you get when you go to college. Guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. I think that's for them. Because I don't see any reason why you have to feel guilty about anything unless you were the one that had the triangle going on. Anything else? One last message from this deck. One last message. Please and thank you. Ooh. Uno, nomás uno. Admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire about your partner. Is there anything you admire about them? There's quite a bit of things that I admired about mine when he wasn't acting like a horse's ass. You know? Look at those things and find beauty there. That's all I'm saying. Anything else? Too many, Spirit. Anything else you'd like to tell us, please? And thank you. Anything else, please? Anything else? And look, on this one, there's 2 anchors. It's 2 anchors. They're on their fingers. You see that? You know, a lot of people don't wear rings nowadays either. They literally, you can get down. You know, they sometimes they don't wear rings, but a lot of people wear tats because that's forever and they don't have to wear the rings, especially if they're somebody that works in construction or mechanics or anything like that. They don't have to keep looking at their fingers and making sure they don't get caught up in something. Boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you want and what you do not want. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. And that's also why they're afraid of coming towards you, because you have boundaries now. Maybe you didn't have boundaries before, Libra. Maybe you just didn't. Or if you did, they were really, really wishy-washy. Anything else, please, Spirit? Anything else, please? Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Didn't I tell you that doggone Knight of Cups wanted to bring you an engagement? I told you. I told you. So they might just really mean business this time. Oh, goodness. Maybe they grew up. Maybe they're growing up. Maybe they just needed a good swift kick in the ass. I don't know. You know them better than I do. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That's what I'm afraid of. Sorry, Collie. That's what I'm afraid of. And now you know my fear as a Libra. Now you know my fear. Because if I'm the reader and I'm always reading and I'm always seeing how these people have treated my Libras and how these people have acted in the past, could they really have changed? Now I'm sitting here as a Libra, and my job is to weigh both sides of the coin. My job as a tarot reader, an oracle, is to take in all the information Spirit is giving me, but also to say, ooh, there might be a red flag. You see that? Ooh, there's a red flag, maybe, possibly, because you didn't look at the red flag before, and look what it got you. It got you the same thing that they don't want to have, which is that 3 of Swords. They don't want that. Oh, they don't want that. But they were okay when they were doing it to you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked that question. Do they realize they broke your heart? Do they realize that they damaged you too? And now they're over there crying wolf. Oh, I don't like people breaking my heart. Well, golly, geez. You think? course nobody likes somebody breaking their heart. Of course nobody likes to be in pain. Of course nobody likes it when the other person doesn't respect them or doesn't see them, doesn't acknowledge them. But you better not come back around to sell Libra a big old story of I love you and it's gonna be beautiful, and then you end up ruining it after the Libra lets you back in. That's my big fear. That's my big fear for y'all. And again, maybe it's the voice of caution. I think that's why Spirit would prefer that even if they're saying anything that they can come and declare to you, it's best to listen. And when I say listen, I really do mean listen, not hear them. Not hear them. Really listen to what their words that they're choosing, their body language, whether they look like they're lying, embellishing, overactor. Yeah, they can be overactors when they're trying to get something out of you. You know, just saying. Anything that the Crosswatcher wants to say in their defense or otherwise to the Libra, please and thank you. Anything that the Crosswatcher wants to say, please and thank you. Very quiet, huh? Anything the Crosswatcher wants to say. They're very quiet tonight, huh? Anything else, please? All right, I'll take one. I wish you were mine. Well, February is next month. Maybe you can buy the Libra Valentine. Anything else? They're very quiet tonight. Remember what I said about observing and just listening. I think we have some cross-watchers that are watching. I need to sort things out before. I need to sort things out first before I come to you. And that's the truth. We already saw up here. They're in a battle, some kind of legal battle. There was nothing but swords everywhere. If that's not a legal battle, I don't know what is. Anything else you'd like to tell the Libra while you have a chance, please, Crosswatcher? I still say wait for the new one. I'm so mean. I'm still saying wait for the new person that's coming. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. So do I. So do I. Libra's like, yeah, I do too. Should have run. I should have run. I can't, not right now. Do you see how they really don't have time right now? They're in a fight. They're in a fight, a legal fight, it looks like. That's what they're doing. Hi. You hooked up? Andy, I'm sorry. I don't mean... Did you run too, Andy? Did you run too? TR, I'm very glad you're watching, and I'm glad that you're here. And I don't know what I hooked up means. You should have had your track shoes on and you saw them coming. You know, I have to say, in his defense, that smile just did me in, man. If he hadn't smiled at me like that, I probably would have been like, look at this fool. Look at this fool. Who the hell he think he is? But that smile, man, that smile just did me in. It slayed me. What can I say? We want to be ugly, right? But we know better. I need space. I told you. I told you. I need space. They do need space. They're not lying. They're not lying. I'm telling you as I sit here and I'm breathing, I'm on this earth, my feet are both on this earth. They do need space because all this that's trying to get finished up, cleaned up over there, or tie my little lasso, they literally need to tie up those loose ends. They literally need to get that done because have y'all ever cooked pasta? I use a lot of metaphors around here. Have y'all ever cooked spaghetti or fettuccine and you leave it cooking too long? Oh my gosh, that stuff is nasty, right? And it clumps together. If you don't put the salt, you don't put some olive oil in there, it all clumps together and you end up with 4 little thingies instead of one that you can go slurp. That's what's happening over here with this person. They need to clean this up. They need to get this done, because if they don't, it just keeps getting worse and worse. Look, look. For some of y'all, there may be children involved. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But I want to say that this person stayed really, really, really past the expiration date, because if they do have children, they didn't want the children involved, or they didn't want the children to suffer. You know, I've often said this because I always use myself where I can as a metaphor, because, or an example, because it's the only thing I have to make you to understand what I'm trying to say. When I was married for 10 years, it never dawned on me that the children were watching everything, because I thought they were asleep. So the arguments, the things that were going on, the back and the forth and everything else, I thought they were asleep. So dummy me, I thought, yeah. Somebody needs to hear this. I thought the children were asleep. I thought they weren't going to be affected, because I was already with 1 foot out, and I had put up with their dad for 10 years, all the infidelities, etc., right? Years later, fast forward, my daughter is 17, 21, 23, and she's over there recounting situations that she saw, that she heard. So no, they're not asleep, buddy, ma'am. They're not asleep. They're not in the other room, out of earshot. Oh, they see the way you look at each other. They see the daggers in your all's eyes, the little flames when y'all get angry with each other. They see that y'all don't love each other. They feel it more than anything. So the people that are staying because of the children, you're not doing them a favor. You're doing them a disservice, because you're showing that, you're showing 2 things. One, you're showing that that's what love is, fighting. That's not what love is. Love is not like that. That's not what a real relationship is. That's not what a real quality, healthy relationship is the fighting. If you guys cannot get help, if you guys cannot go and get some kind of counseling, it's time to call it quits, because the children are suffering, and you already had an effed up life with the person that you got hooked up with, and then now you're fucking up your kids. Sorry, but somebody needs to hear that. So this has been your reading, Libra. Good, bad, or ugly. This is what I have for you tonight. Thank you, Andy, for making me laugh. I think that was hilarious. But you know what? Mushy. Mushy. I'm telling you, I like the mushy love. I do. It's this, I call it the squishy love. Because it's like that you lose yourself in that person, and when you do have that connection where you connect, I want to be unique, but you match in bed, you match, you know, you love to cook, or you like to do whatever, sports or whatever it is that you like to do. That person should also like what you do, or should be interested at the very least in what you do, right? But when you don't even match, I don't know how they hooked y'all up. I don't know. Certain instances and certain ethnicities, they're still doing the astrology. Oh my God, I can't even see. What is that? I don't know what that was. It popped up on my screen. That was weird. I was trying to look and read. Yes, honey, it's going to be available to you. Thank you for mentioning that, TR. They still believe in doing it through astrology, some of them. If they do it right, I'm pretty sure that those types of relationships, even though they're pre-planned, those people have to marry who their parents say. But I'm pretty sure that those probably do offer something where those two people can have some good qualities that match each other. But to just have somebody pick out your husband or your wife and how much, their parents make, or maybe how much they think your revenue is going to be because of what you went to school for, that sucks, man. That has to suck to have an arranged marriage. We have enough problems with picking the people that we want to be with, much less if you had an arranged marriage and you got stuck to that person and it turned out to be what I call a dud. They come out as a dud after you said I do, and you promised your parents that that's the person you were going to stay with for the rest of your life. And it didn't matter what happened, but you were going to stay with that person. Oh, hell no. Maybe that's why I broke the mold. I was the last one that came out of my mammy. And I'm going to tell you, I don't have a regret in my bones for the decisions that I have made when it came to the choices that I've made in life, because good, bad, or ugly, I got to make those choices. And I have to own up to the responsibility if it worked or it didn't. Whereas if somebody makes those choices for me, then that's their bad, because that's the person they wanted for me, and that person sucks. That person treats me like shit. That person, and I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's what I see up here, all the fighting. That's all I ever get to see as a reader when I'm reading for Libras. You guys get treated like shit. You guys get treated so badly. So can you imagine marrying somebody in an arranged marriage and it doesn't work out and you don't have a say? All the family's against you. You must stay in that relationship or else you get disowned. Hell no. What kind of family is that? What kind of family is that loves you so much? Tell me again how they love you. Because that doesn't sound like love to me. That sounds like you must do this. It's not tradition. That's dictatorship to me. So nonetheless, this has been your reading. I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, yeah. Yes. 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 And so that's what I'm saying. You have to be who you are and own it. And no matter what, as a Libra especially, you make mistakes, so be it. We're all having a human experience. That's what it's all about. This is a school down here. This is where you get to make the mistakes. So long as you learn something, okay? Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb because I always do, so just deal with it. Some of us, me included, in my youth, there are certain things I had to repeat. I had to do it again, maybe 3 times until I got it right. But so long as you learn from it, it's better late than never. But when you don't learn and you keep knocking your head against the wall, and then it bleeds on to your children, if it's going to bleed onto your children, and then the day in the life that we live in now, guys, we live in the 21st century. We are in 2025. Are you going to tell me that as a Libra of all things, you could be a Aries or a Libra, of all things, if you're one of those signs, you're not going to allow your children to marry who they want? Are you going to impose the same bullshit on them? Are you going to tell them, oh no, what? You're in love with who? No, that's not the way things work around here. Around here, we do as we're told. We put the lotion in the basket and we do what we're told. No, my sisters and my brothers, no. I don't do what I'm told. I do what the hell I want. You're not the boss of me. So, no. If that person comes back, Libra, they better bring something more than talk. And that friend better be giving them really good advice. Because if not, they better stay gone. They better stay gone. When you need somebody come change and expect you to do all the heavy lifting in the relationship. So no, my Libras, make sure that they have something beautiful to offer you. If not, there is somebody coming closer to spring. But I feel it. I feel it in my bones. That you have somebody coming, a new person coming, but it's closer to spring. If it's not March, then it's April. And then well into May, I feel like you're going to be in another relationship. So if this person doesn't come back offering you something that you feel that you can be happy with, Libra, don't take it. Don't take that. Don't take the crumbs that they've offered you in the past. Isn't that what they did to you before? So no, Libra, no. You can love somebody, but they also have to love you back. You can love someone, but they should respect you. And there should be a give and a take. I love you, my Libras. And yes, of course, this is available to you once it uploads. And if you want to rewatch it or you want to share it with someone, please do. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thank you so much for hitting the all button from the bell so you get notified every time I post. The other thing to remember is today I posted for the first time that my new endeavor, besides growing this channel, is that some of the proceeds from this channel are going to go towards children's charities. And so without you doing the little check, thumbs up, I can't do that. So please do me a favor on your way out or the way in next time. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for our yes or no answers and also the card of the day in the morning. Bye, guys. Have a good night and sleep well. Bye, and thank you so much to my subscribers and to those that are thinking of subscribing. I will see you again. Bye, guys. Good night.